Well, 1,117 positive tests today. That means a lot more family members, friends, and coworkers learned that they have to quarantine and watch for symptoms. Well, let me tell you, last night, that's what happened at my house. A son's close friend tested positive, and my wife and I realized we didn't really know what we and our other son needed to do next.
We'll say this is my son's friend. We'll call him Bob. He got sick and tested positive. What does Bob do? He isolates.
So we encourage them to stay at home for the next, the minimum is 10 days.
Bob stays home and avoids outside contact unless it's an emergency.
We have the 10-day rule. If their symptoms have resolved, if they haven't had a fever for 24 hours without the use of fever-reducing medications.
Then there are Bob's close contacts.
Close contact is someone that has been within 6 feet of a person that's tested positive for longer than 15 minutes. And we say with or without masks.
That's definitely my son. So he quarantines for 14 days because it could take that long for COVID to show up.
We've seen that someone that quarantined properly and didn't develop symptoms until day 13. So generally speaking, it's much faster than that.
So 1,000 positive tests can easily put 5,000 to 10,000 close contacts in quarantine. And those close contacts all have contacts of their own. Call them second generation, like me.
They don't have to stay home until that we call it a first generation contact unless they test positive.
So another thing that we found out, our doctor and Annie George, the epidemiologist who you saw there, gave us the same advice, that my son should be tested in about a week from his last exposure to his friend. Otherwise, the test could miss the virus if he does in fact have it. Now, along with what I just showed you, there are some helpful videos that I did not find until I called the county and the state for this story. And I'm going to put those in this story online for you if you'd like to see.